So I'm going to show you how to make sushi, California rolls, or rather my version of California rolls, and what we have in terms of ingredients and how we put them all together. So the first thing that we have is the sticky rice. This is Calrose brand sticky rice, boiled, and then I've seasoned it with seasoned rice vinegar, and that's just sprinkled for flavor, so the exact amount is up to you. I have a bowl of water, so as I'm preparing and my hands are getting sticky with rice, I can rinse them off and dry them on a paper towel during preparation. I have the crab meat, which is actually imitation crab legs, and they're basically made from Alaskan pollock. And I am going to take one crab leg for the sushi roll, for a single sushi roll, but I'm going to cut it in half so that I can make it stretch the length of the roll. I have avocado cut into strips, and I have 2 scrambled eggs with half a teaspoonful of sugar, and I've made the equivalent of an omelette, but very, very, very thin, and I'm going to cut those into strips, again just to stretch the length of the sushi roll, because these are the main ingredients. There is, of course, the nori seaweed, which is just your base, and the sushi roller. And then, of course, once you prepare to eat the sushi, you'll need some sake, and you'll need some wasabi, and this is the powder kind, but you can get pre-made paste if you prefer, and pickled ginger. And when I prepare them, like as an hors d'oeuvre, just for presentation purposes, and some people will like the taste, I have sesame seeds, and of course your all-important soy sauce. So, here we go. I've already laid out the rice here. Like to make it somewhat even. Don't put too much on, otherwise you end up with a messy work surface. I'm going to add my imitation crab legs. I'm going to add my egg and my avocado. I'm going to cut that one a little bit thinner. Stretch it. So I've put all these ingredients to cover the length of the roll. Now my hands are a little sticky, although you didn't see me do the full-blown rice deal. I'm going to wipe them on the paper towel. Now, first thing I'm going to do is really just try and get that first roll going. So I'm going to pick up the seaweed and have it where you can, where it can touch itself, the rest of the seaweed. And then I'm going to really utilize the roller to tighten up the whole roll, finish the roll, and then seal the end of the roll with a bit of the water so that it completes the whole process. Actually, I'm going to use the roller to start with. Okay, so now it's just about meeting itself, and I'm just going to use the roll to sort of tighten the ingredients together to make a nice tight roll. Pull it back a little bit and keep doing that. And then just when I've got about a 1/4 inch left of flap of the seaweed wrap, I'm going to dip my fingers in a bit of cold water, run them along the flap, and complete the roll and seal at the same time. Okay. Ta-da! There's the roll. Now the ends may be a bit loose and a little bit ragged. It varies, but you can just choose to pack it with a little bit of the extra rice that may have gotten out on your work surface, or you can have a ragged edge. That's fine. They still taste good. Okay. And then you can choose to alternate the angle when you cut the sushi roll. So the very first cut, just because the ends are sometimes ragged, I like to do straight. I'll just make sure my knife's nice and clean. Okay. There's a plain, simple, little bit ragged edge first cut sushi roll. The next angle I'm going to do, the next cut I'm going to do is a slight angle, not quite 45 degrees. And that's just purely for presentation. It kind of looks cool. And I'm going to dip this end, the angled end, in the sesame seeds, which not only tastes good, but give it a different look. And if you alternate the rolls that you do, some with, some without, that can look pretty on an hors d'oeuvre plate. So what I have over here is a couple of finished rolls and a few example pieces. And then of course you would serve it with the pickled ginger, the soy sauce, and the wasabi. Oh, and then the sake. Cheers!